Hey, what's up guys, it's G here, and today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different type of video, and I kind of don't know how to go about it, but I just wanted to talk about my benign tumor issue that I've been having ever since, I want to say maybe 2016, but it hasn't gone away since then, and I don't think it'll ever go away. So I just wanted to touch bases with it because not a lot of videos are made about benign tumors and basically female health, but in a like a one-to-one type thing. I don't want the scientific videos or like the health videos. Like I want like a face-to-face, someone talking about it and what they did about it. And maybe I just didn't search that much, but I found like a handful, and then I also found like breast reconstruction and I think augmentation is the same thing. Sorry, I'm going in with like totally my own like view on it because I'm going through it the second time now, and I just thought, hey, I wanted to make a video about it because it's something that I struggle with a lot, and I wanted to just show that, hey, you're not alone. Take more precaution more than I did because I really thought it wasn't a big deal, and it's not, but it is. Like, it's not and it is, and I will cover everything. Not going to be sharing any pictures because that's still something I'm really not okay with showing, and honestly I'm still in the process of even feeling okay about my body in that way because I just don't think I look great. So yeah, sorry if it's already all over the place. I just thought I'd make a women's health video because yeah, this is what I'm going to be going through in a couple months, maybe in December, and then the months go in 8 months. Yeah, it's going to be something I'm going to be dealing with. So if I don't post a lot, or I will try my best to post, don't worry, but it's an informational video that I feel like everyone should see. If you are female or if you've had these types of issues before, then hey, go ahead, watch it. I don't care. I just want to let you know that you aren't alone, because I literally thought there was literally something wrong with me. So I have my Kaiser info, like literally you can tell the first time this thing is stacked, like, and this is my new folder now. So so yeah, if I'm rambling too much, I'm sorry, but let's get started. So the first time I ever noticed anything, I didn't actually think it was anything. It was back in 2017 or maybe 16, around there. I just graduated high school. I never really had a chest at all, so I was like, hey, I'm good, whatever, I don't care. Like, I wrestled a lot, I was super active, so I thought I just didn't have boobs, so whatever. Then I started working a lot, and I noticed like one side was like getting boob and the other one wasn't, and I was just kind of like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then a whole year, so it was 2017 now, and like I was just getting like burning sensation on one side, and I was like, oh my god, like, why am I in pain? And I want to say that at the time it was about maybe like this big, the lump, you know. I didn't think it was anything. For some reason, nothing, like alarm bells or nothing, didn't go off in my head. I was like, oh, it's just like my boob, like whatever, I'm growing, you know, I'm like 18, whatever, I'm still growing, you know. So I don't know, I didn't tell my mom or anything. I was just like, I'm okay. Yeah, no, so we got checked because it was burning really bad. Like, it was constantly everyday burning sensation, and it hurt too. So when I checked into the doctor, they're like, oh, okay, we're gonna do like a biopsy. No, before that they were like, okay, well, let's just do an ultrasound. And I was like, okay. So they did the ultrasound, and they were like surprised. Like, they were like, oh my god, like, we're just gonna do a biopsy. Like, since my mom was there, I didn't really I don't want to say I didn't care. I just didn't really understand because they were telling her everything, and then I don't know, it was just kind of like, I was just like, okay, what are we doing next? And then when they did the biopsy, actually, wait, I think I have this paperwork actually. So after the imaging results, they actually checked me as abnormal, and I don't think that really hit until I saw this paper that they said that my lump was abnormal, and I was like, oh my God, what? I was like freaking out. That's when I started freaking out. So they told me they immediately needed to have a biopsy and see what was going on, and I was like, oh my God, dude, am I fucking dying? I was like, oh my God. So when they did the biopsy, they were really surprised that it was about 7 to 6 centimeters. Like, they were surprised that it grew so much over a time span of, I guess when I noticed it was like a little baby, and then it just like spurt in a year, and it was like they were really worried. So that was really scary. So yeah, they gave me this thing, and then it kind of freaked me out a little bit, because I was so uneven. Like, I was small on this side and like on the other side, so I don't know why I didn't think anything was wrong, but they tried to reassure me that, oh, it's just a benign tumor, like it shouldn't be anything, it's not anything bad, we don't see anything with like cancer or anything. And I was like, okay. So then I have a checkup with a surgeon, and then since I said, they asked me, they're like, oh, would you like implants? And I was like, okay. I was honestly wanting to just go full flat chest, but my mom was like, hey, maybe you should just try it. And I was like, okay, fine. So I tried it, and I thought, okay, cool. So then that means I had to meet with a plastic surgeon as well. And then they conversed, and then they figured out a date, and then I had the surgery. So I had augmentation, which I'm pretty sure is them just removing the lump, because I only had one big one. They removed that, and then they put in the implants. And then it was good. It was done. And then, yeah, it was okay. I think I was out for like a couple weeks because I was super weak. And I wasn't working at the time either. So yeah, I had that surgery done. And so it's been about, I want to say almost 2 years now. I feel so dumb again because, you know, I felt a lump, and I was like, I don't know. Like, I just didn't know until I was crafting at my desk, and I felt like this sharp pain, and I was like, oh my God. Like, I had to just like stop what I was doing and like hold my heart, and I was like, oh my God, like why is this hurt so bad? And I let it go. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it's the nerves, because then I looked it up, and it said that sometimes when you have a surgery in your breast area or your chest area, the nerves need to reconnect. But I was thinking it's already been like 2 years, but then I didn't want to assume anything. So I was like, okay, it's whatever. Like, it's okay. If it happens again, then I'm going to say something. It happened 2 more times. I think the second time that it happened, I was like, okay, well, this time it hurt in a different place. Like, let's just wait. And then the third time, I was like, okay, no, I need to say something. So I told my mom, and then I made an appointment, and then they started the whole process all over again. I was super worried, and it just really sucked. So basically they did the ultrasound again, and I have 4 of them, and it just felt like my world was like crashing down, and it really sucked because I just wish I took into consideration more about my health, you know, and caring about what is there. And, you know, that's why it's super important to always check yourself, because just don't think just things are just happening just because you never know what it's gonna be. And I just wish I did that, because I was like, I feel 1, it's okay. Like, it totally freaked me out, because I was like, why? I already had surgery for it. why? Like, because they told me they were going to take out the tissues of my breast so they could just put the silicone ones and then it would be like whatever, or like the implants, and it was going to be fine. And the simple fact that I had more, I was flipping out. Like, when she told me I had 4, I was literally walking to my car crying because I was so not okay with it. I was like, these need to come out now. So as of right now, I am in this, they're gonna stage my surgery because since then I've gained weight, so my chest looks a bit awkward. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go with a downgrade because I think my boobs are a little too big. I don't like them at all, to be really honest. I do not. Just gonna go down because I'm like a D right now, which I do not want to be at all. I want to be like a B, a small B, so I can just fit into the clothes I really like wearing, because it's just I just hate my body right now. So yeah, as of right now, I'm in the stage of the date the surgeon can take out my 4 lumps, and she told me that this is, since it came back, this is something that I'm gonna have to deal with forever. That since they're just like, they're like little things that just come out sometimes. I don't know, like my older sister has it, but she has like little tiny ones, and then now I have it. I don't know if my sisters have it, but I always tell them, like, please check yourself, because you don't ever want to assume it's benign. You don't ever want to assume it's cancer anyway, because you just need to go to a health physician, please, because don't ever want to assume things. Like, don't be like me and say, oh, it's nothing, I already had a surgery for it, it can't come back. And then the second I go, they're like, oh, since it came back, it's gonna be a reoccurring thing. I'm like, then I don't want the implants then, because then if you're gonna have to keep going under, like I don't know, it's just a lot of it's just I just hate it so much. I hate this. As of right now, I think I already said that a bunch of times, but as of right now, we are in phase 1, which is surgeon and plastic surgeon discussing a date. And then right now, as of today, they told me, okay, well, we're gonna stage the surgery. We're just gonna take out the lumps and we're gonna see what's happening, because they're afraid that I'll lose too much blood if we do both at the same time. So we're just gonna do the surgery to remove the benign tumors, and then the next stage is gonna be the downgrade, which yeah, so that is my current situation. Yes, I have constant benign tumors, which really sucks, but if anything, if this, you're going through this right now, don't worry, it gets better. Just make sure to always know what is going on with your surgeon, your doctor, because sometimes, like my first time, I was so lost. I was just crying all the time because I didn't want to get a surgery. I had never had a surgery before. I was so scared. The night before my surgery, I like could not sleep. I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die. Like, but it's painful after. But after that, you do feel a lot better the next couple days. But it's like all of that came back the second they told me, oh yeah, you have 4, and if you want them removed, I was like, oh my god, remove them then, please. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, because it is very important to always check yourself out. I don't know how many times I have to say it, and I don't care. It is so important to check yourself, because no one else will but yourself. And the only person that cares is yourself about your own body. So please take care of your body. I know I should be saying that right back at myself, because Why could I think that was a good idea to just wait? It's basically just like my story time timeline of my tumor issue that I have. If you can relate to any of this, good. If you can take anything out of this, or at least, did I already say relate to this any way you can, that's great too, because I love feeling like I'm not alone. All I see on YouTube is just the ones that when they want to, oh, that's what it's called, a breast reduction. I see those, which, okay, I'll keep in mind that. The other ones, I don't really see the, just like a constant benign tumor issue. But the ones I do find, I really do like seeing them because it makes me feel like I'm not alone and I'm not just some weirdo or something. I know it's not like being weird or anything. It makes me feel odd, and I don't know, like there's something wrong with me, but I really know there's not. But it's just my brain kind of goes everywhere, and I just hope if anybody else is going through this that I could reach out and say, hey, you're not alone. You know, homegirl going through it too. You know, sadly, it's something that happens, and I'm just so glad it's nothing absolutely horrible or nothing that can't be fixed. So it will just be a constant battle, but we got this. And yeah, if you guys want if you guys would like updates or anything, let me know. I'll probably do it anyway, because actually I probably won't, because if you guys don't ask for it, I'm not gonna do it, because it's something that I tend to like not to think about sometimes. But I know a lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people go through this. I feel like I'm like 1 out of a dozen or something that go through this. So if you go through this as well, please comment down below. Let's talk anything, because girl, feeling alone kind of sometimes, because even like my friends, they don't have that. They've never had to deal with anything like that. So yeah, wow. Sorry if this video is everywhere. I'm just trying to explode all my feelings out in a story time type timeline type way, but also informational and helpful. So if you guys have any questions, just leave them down below. Also, if you guys have seen my last video, it was a life update type haul. It was honestly an unboxing, but I said haul, but it's an unboxing, but it's a haul. But besides that, I really hope you guys have a really nice day, a really nice night wherever you are. And if you'd like to contact me or interact with me in any way, all my links will be down below. And I hope you have a very nice day. Okay, bye-bye.